The animal world is as interesting and exciting as one of the modern blockbusters. Every day, one can witness unexpected fights in the wild. In many cases, they take place between very strange rivals. Many predators, while trying to find some food, get into extremely shameful situations and have to run away hungry with their tails between their legs. At the same time, those who usually become lunch show unprecedented strength and save not only their own lives, but also someone else's. Watch this video to the end to have a good laugh. You will be amazed by the arrogance of the rooster, surprised at the fearlessness of the raccoon, and finally decide to get a dog. After all, a dog is an irreplaceable defender who is not afraid of even tigers. Don't forget to subscribe, click on the bell, and like the video. Enjoy watching! We'll start with shots of the brutal struggle of two hungry birds for a chance to have dinner with a defenseless bunny. It happened that they noticed the bunny at the very same time. The snake had no place to hide from the bird of prey, and therefore it decided to merge with the plant, which misled the hunter. And this is a spectacular fight between a lioness and a wildebeest that had a very unusual ending. The predator was defeated and had to flee in disgrace. The reason is the incredible desire to live that turned out to be stronger than hunger. As they say, one for all and all for one. As you can see, even small sheep can drive away a formidable wolf. The cat and mouse were interrupted by an imperious chicken, who just took the mouse from the cat and confidently carried it in an unknown direction. It's hard to witness a dog meeting a porcupine in real life, and there's a reason. An obvious reason. The raccoon suddenly found the green iguana right in the parking lot. It wasn't ready for such a meeting, so it lost its tail from fear, which was left lying on the road. And this snake squeezed the big frog in its small mouth and held it there until it finally lost hope of swallowing it. Despite the fact that forces were not equal, the raccoon successfully drove out a lynx that wandered into his territory. The turtle didn't want to become a hungry shark's dinner so much that it was able to come up with a brilliant plan. Every time the predator swam up to bite, it just bumped into a hard shell. Eventually it got tired and the shark swam away hungry. Eagles have the sharpest eyesight and incredibly high speed, which allows them to grab prey with strong claws so quickly that it does not even have time to understand anything before becoming someone's dinner. This rooster's confidence and assertiveness cornered even a big horse. Whenever the fox and duck meet one-on-one, the outcome is obvious. But whenever birds gather together, then the predator's hope for lunch disappears as quickly as it runs away. The hawk is not only a strong and fast bird, but also smart. As soon as the feathered one realized that the snake was going to poison it, it immediately flew away, trying to find easier prey. And this long fight between the snake and the lynx was stopped by a skillful bite of a wild cat. By doing so, it was able to become the winner in a fight with an unwilling-to-give-up snake. The lion pride was incredibly happy when the crocodile accidentally crawled to them and the kings of the jungle began to bite its hard skin. However, they quickly realized that this was impossible and they had to let the crocodile go. So, no lunch for them today. After having decided to expand its possessions, the rooster left the chicken coop and headed for the house, where the owner's dog was resting quietly. The rooster brazenly attacked the dog and subsequently kicked it out of the yard. A pack of monkeys has found a new toy. It was this poor raccoon. The poor thing didn't even have a chance to escape from the primates because they immediately started throwing it like a ball. And this bear, despite all the eagle's attempts to knock it down, still got to the top of a tall tree and pulled the defenseless chick out of the nest. Once again, this rooster shows everyone who is the boss here, and this kitten was left without lunch because this important bird had to remind everyone of their place. In this video, the rooster confronts a whole herd of cows who apparently had the courage to speak out against the local dictator. Lynxes are dangerous by the height of their jumps. In fact, there is practically no chance to hide from such a predator. And now just take a look at this battle of the cat and the fox. The predator wanted to steal food directly from the mouth of the fluffy one, but it aggressively began to defend its food. Snakes are good maskers. Often when faced with someone who is stronger and bigger, these cunning creepers simply merge with the bushes. By doing so, they can save their lives. However, some predators are smarter than snakes, so the result is more than obvious. These tigers smelled a stranger on their territory immediately and began to drive the unexpected guest out of their possessions. Do not forget that cute domestic cats are true predators by nature. They can easily catch several field mice at once. And this fight between two huge tigers was filmed by visitors to a national park in India. It is not clear what the problems were, but it is interesting that their battle suddenly stopped and both of them moved in different directions. This secretary bird rarely becomes anyone's prey. On the contrary, it is often the first to attack those who inspire fear in the majority and easily take the lives of the defenseless. It seemed that the squirrel escaped from the predator by climbing a tree, but the lynx is not a simple predator, so it easily followed the poor thing and took it back to the ground. Dogs are the best defenders and guards because even a huge tiger is no problem for them. This dog managed to scare away an unwanted guest even if it was stronger, faster, and bigger. As soon as this raccoon noticed the iguana in the pool, it immediately began to catch it. At the moment when the green lizard appeared above the surface, it was immediately caught by a nimble raccoon. The antelope slowly lowers its head to drink from a seemingly safe source, but the bloodthirsty crocodile takes its victim by surprise. Poor antelope had no time to understand anything when it was taken under the water. And right now, you're going to watch unique footage. The crocodile just gave up and did not resist at all when the lion attacked it like a helpless antelope. A rooster is a creature that will definitely not give up its leadership to anyone else in the barnyard. It's better for it to lose all its feathers and get dozens of wounds than to voluntarily give up the title of king of the yard. Only a nimble and sharp-eyed lynx can catch prey that merges with the surroundings, like this white hare with snow. If the Komodo dragon is involved in the battle, then there will be no long fight, because it's impossible to fight with it. It just comes and takes what it wants, and no one can stop it. Sharply maneuvering, this falcon attacks a large bird, which falls down like a stone after a precise crushing blow. Such a frequent confrontation of geese with a wild fox ended unexpectedly because one of the birds simply drove the predator away with its confidence. Turkeys should be more careful when it walks around with their chicks because a hungry hawk can fly and take one of its babies.